Hi, good afternoon, and welcome again to our boring channel. Today's vlog is just to answer all your questions about who divorced and who. Did my ex-American husband divorce me, or did I divorce my ex-American husband? So I will give you the answers. First, I did file the divorce because I tried for 3 years. I tried to work our marriage, but you know, when there's only one person tried hard, it will not work, because the relationship takes two people to build a relationship. And if there's only one person that would try to work the relations or the marriage, and the other person is not willing, then it will not work. So for me, I tried hard because of our kids and because I don't believe of divorce. And I am not proud that I did file the divorce. To be honest, it was so painful. It was nothing that I would ever would do all over again if I ever get married again. So yes, I left early 2013. I have been divorced since 2014. So it wasn't hard for me to file the divorce because he did not fight the divorce. He wasn't cooperative, but he at least signed the paper, and he wasn't giving me a hard time because at that time when I filed the divorce, he wasn't working. So this is why a lot of people think that maybe because I have a big child support money and I get a lot of money, or I got the house, I got money out of the divorce. Well, for the record, folks, to those who have asked me questions, no, the child support honestly is only $200 a month for 2 kids. I know I said it many times. I have a blog about this, and when I do my live streaming, I answer these questions, but I think it's nice to put it in one blog so you guys can watch it, you know what really and how it really happened. So when I filed the divorce, the child support was not included to the divorce. What happened is, when I left him in early 2013, and me and the boys, or the boys and I, was living in the woman's shelter for 3.5 months. So the caseworker had forced me or ordered me to file the child support, because we were separated, and they told me that I needed support from him. Because if I will file a government assistant, like for example food stamp or anything, and if I would not file a child support, even though I am not divorced, or we were not divorced at that time, they told me I will not get any government assistance. So therefore, I had to file the child support. So I went ahead and filed the child support, but during the time when I filed the child support, he did not have a job. So a lot of people are confused, you know, they don't understand, because I do understand, but to the people that have not been to my shoe, that have not been to this situation, it is really hard for you guys to understand, because you all think that, okay, if I'm divorced and I have child support, you know, and then everything is like automatic. No, that's not the case here in United States. Okay, before I was divorced, I filed a child support, and when I filed a child support, he was not working. So the child support office only ordered him to pay $200 a month for 2 kids, because it is only based on minimum wage. Because during that time, back in 2013, it was Obama's time, and economy was so bad, and he did not have a job. So they only ordered him to pay a $200 child support on 2 kids. So until now, it is the same amount. It is still the same amount, even though I have been going back in there after 3 years, okay? You can modify the child support. The modification only takes 3 years. When you file a child support, you cannot go back there the next year and say, oh, he's making money now, I need more money. You can't do that. The child support rules is you can only modify your child support order, or you can only go back there and ask for more after 3 years. 3 years, and also if the mother or the father, whoever is ordered to pay child support, you can only modify it after 3 years of the day when you file the child support. Now, the reason why it was not modified during divorce, again, it wasn't modified during divorce because it was already filed first. When I filed it and then I filed the divorce, it was like a year gap. Okay, so the child support was filed first, and then a year after that, I filed the divorce. So then when the divorce was final, or when the divorce was going on, the child support modification or the child support was not included to the divorce. So the divorce was very easy. Okay, so it only took 90 days because, again, there was no fighting about who can have the primary custody of the kids. It was automatically was my custody because of what happened, because of the abuse. Okay, and so this is why. And up to now, as we speak, it is now 2020. The child support I have been getting ever since 2013 is only $200 for 2 kids. So obviously, I raise my own children. I work so hard. I do believe of American dream. Everything I have, everything my kids and I have, is all my hard work. Government assistant, yes, I did have government assistant maybe for 1 year, because we were living in the woman's shelter for 3.5 years, and I had to get on my feet and to support my kids. So after 3.5 months, I finally get on my feet. I finally got a job, and I become a custodian supervisor at the Marathon Refinery. And then the food stamp was no longer valid because, or I wasn't eligible anymore, because the moment you make more than $2,000 a month, you are no longer eligible for food stamp. So yes, and one of the question was that if I got the house and I got money or everything. Well, for the record, I did not get a penny out of our divorce or my divorce, because first of all, we do not have anything together. When I married him, he was making $30,000 a year, and I know I wasn't making much. I was making probably $9 or $10 per hour. I was working 2 jobs, and so we did not have anything together. He did have the house when I married him, but it was not a paid house. He was behind the mortgage, and I paid however month that he was behind, I paid it right after we got married. And then a shocking, I was shocked after 3 months that we got married, because he received a letter from the IRS that he owed a lot of money. He owed a lot of money before I even know him. So the money that I had saved before I known him, that I worked so hard when I was single, it was just really enough to pay what he owed. So American people or American men thinks, oh, they have like having second thoughts about dating a Filipina woman who are already here in United States because they think that they become Americanized. Well, to answer to your thoughts about that, probably maybe because you have met some Filipina women who are like that, but you cannot compare all Filipina women. Excuse to those Filipina women that are like that, but me, I work hard for everything I have. I do believe of working hard to get what I want, okay? Because I do believe of American dream. An American dream to me is you had to work hard for what you want, okay? In order for you to get what you want, you had to work hard for it. And that is, to me, is the American dream. Now, the government assistant, government assistant to me it is not an American dream, okay? So, no, I don't agree with other American men would think about Filipina who are here already in United States, and they think that Filipina that are here become Americanized. Because if I really am an Americanized Filipina, I would not have paid my ex-husband's what he owed from the IRS. That was a lot of money for me. $4,000 is a lot of money in my country. I could have built a shack house in our farmland in the Philippines with that amount of money. So sometimes, it's not really good to hear hearing from American men to say that, because I am not one of those Filipina who is milking from their American men. And excuse to those Filipina, I want to apologize to good Filipina that are not like that. And if there is Filipina that this American man thinks that they are becoming an Americanized, because I am not like this, okay? I have 2 children, but I'm not using an American man and milking away from or milking them, I mean getting some, because you can ask my boyfriend, had I asked money from him, and he's not just my boyfriend, he is my fiance. A lot of my coworkers said I should just let my fiance pay for all my bills and taking care of us. Well, I am not an American woman. I am an old school woman who believes of old school dating, that okay, my fiance is not a responsible of me and the boys. I am okay without a man. So again, I am not proud that I divorced my ex-American husband, but I do have a reason. I tried for many years. I tried to make him get into a counseling, to have a marriage counseling. But then again, when one person only tried to work it out, it's never going to work when one of the party would only say that I am the problem, that he does not have a problem. So there you have it. That is the only powerful answer that I can only answer to you all. But I hope that this answer to your questions. You have a blessed day, and don't forget to click that button. And the next video would be, how did I manage to survive here in the United States without a family helping out. And I'm the only one here in the US. All my family are in the Philippines. And I have 2 boys with $200 child support monthly for 2 kids. 2 kids, only $200 child supports. So, the next video, the question is, how did I manage to survive here with 2 kids? So for now, bye-bye, and you have a blessed day, and I really appreciate for your all's time watching my video. Thank you so much. I maybe look really dark because of the way how the lightning is, but thank you and God bless you all.